Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Egypt. So the goal for today is to solve our problems with economy, or at least start working on the solution. It's gonna take a while to solve it. I'm not even sure if it's possible to completely recover from this, but I'll do my best. Minus 223 gold per turn is a disaster, especially when it's during a golden age. So I have some ideas what we can do about it, and also you guys gave me some ideas in comments what I could do. I will try to avoid annexing our puppets though. I want to try to use puppets this time and see how much of a difference it makes when it comes to research and social policies, because every city that we annex would increase the cost of our tax and social policies. So I want to see if those cheaper tax and social policies are worth the trouble these puppets are causing for our economy, or at least that's what I've learned from your comments. It seems that puppets are pretty expensive and that a large part of our income problems come from puppets. So let's see if we can keep them and solve the income problem. Before we start playing, there are actually quite a few things that I want to do. So let's start with that. And I'll go city by city. Oh, actually one more thing. There was a question, why am I deleting newly captured workers? Well, first of all, they would have prisoner of war for 50 turns. At this stage of the game, that's a very long time. Remember, we play maybe, I don't know, 10 turns per episode at this point. So we would have a worker that's really slow for like 5 episodes. It's better to just get rid of him. And we don't need more workers. I do have quite a few unimproved tiles, but I'm not working them. So as long as all the tiles that our cities are working are improved, we are fine. There are a few tiles that I still should improve. I like here this oil, but actually we have a worker for that ready right now. We finished this oil well, so we can do that. And maybe there is some more oil. I don't want to improve this oil because I'd be in bombardment range of Valletta, so that will have to wait. And other than that, see, I don't have anything else to do. So keeping more workers would be just like basically, or would mean just losing more money every turn. I'm even thinking about getting rid of some workers that we have right now. We have how many? Let's check that. Workers. I can't see them. 14. I think we can easily handle this with 6 workers, or maybe 8. So I don't want more. We don't need more. Okay, so those changes. Let's go city by city, as I said. First of all, as usual, when I capture or conquer a city with Summer Palace, I forget to switch all my cities to Chanceries, because of course with Summer Palace they are much better. It's just a free culture, so why not? It only takes 1 or 2 turns, and we could even get some gold from this at some point. So that's one thing. And archaeologists, can we queue up more archaeologists? No, not right now. We have all the important buildings, so then our capital starts producing wealth. That's one thing. You're working on a train station. How much coal do we have? Oh, wow. Actually, I didn't expect that Chanceries would take 5 turns. I thought that it would be maybe 3 turns in cities with lower production. But still, the train station should speed things up a little bit. So, Chancery, factory, grocer here. Chancery, wealth, museum. You could get a herbalist, Chancery, grocery, wealth, Chancery, wealth. think it's gonna be the same thing almost everywhere. Just Chancer and Wealth. Zeus would be nice, but -6 gold per turn, I think it's a little too expensive for the culture and happiness. If we ever get into trouble, then we will need more happiness. Sure, I'll build them, but for now, I think the wealth is a little bit more important. Chancery Wealth. Yeah, we're working on a seaport. This is gonna take a while, so I think I'll just return to the city when it's done with the seaport. New York. Do you need guard? Nope. Same thing, Chancery Wealth. Grocer. Could use garden here. I'll probably never get a scientist in Boston. Nah, let's just go Chancery Wealth as well. And we can then at some point turn off the wealth production and go back to buildings if our economy improves, of course. You will give me an opera house after the seaport. Public school. Okay, here we'll have to control everything manually. After the cruiser, let's go. Grocer, museum, wealth. Thinking about military economics, I actually don't think that we need them. At least not now. Again, once you solve the problem with the income, I'll start building these buildings that we can't afford right now. And SN, we'll raise SN at some point, so you don't have to worry about it that much. I'll just build probably walls and the castle until we conquer all the cities around it. I don't want to flip it again. Okay, fine. That's one thing. Oh, and as I went through all the cities, I wanted to do one more thing. Oh well. I guess we're gonna do this again. But before that... time to buy some ships. Because I agree that we will need ships in the inland sea so that we can take the Sami cities. They're all coastal. Cologne is coastal as well. Won't be easy to get to it with ships, but still, it will also be pretty difficult to get to it with a land unit, so I'll need any help that I can get. So we will build up a fleet in this inland sea. I probably can't build a fire cruiser until I get the seaport. You know what? Let's just speed the seaport up. And we can buy cruiser here. It's gonna take a few turns to build up the cruiser fleet, but we will get it eventually. I have to be careful not to drop under, like, let's say 5,000 gold. We want to have some reserve. But we should be getting more money as we are capturing cities. Okay, targeting, more targeting. And now, when we check our happiness, 20 unhappiness comes from religious divisions. Only boredom is close to that, or other sources are pretty low, surprisingly. I'm not counting the urbanization and occupied cities. Can't really do anything about that. But we can do something about religious divisions. So it's time to unify our religion in all cities. And let's watch the happiness go up. the thing is, we don't have any direct neighbors that would really pressure our religion. So I think, and we are at war with the whole world. So sending their like prophets and missionaries to us is not an option for anyone. They would just die. So I think our cities can go without inquisitors, or at least like some of our cities. Maybe some of the cities on the coast will need inquisitors, but I want to try to just get rid of all the inquisitors, see what happens, if it changes or the pressure or not. But I don't think it's gonna be a huge problem in this game. So let's just remove heresy everywhere. We started at 63 happiness, so let's just go as quickly as possible. By the way, do we have guys here? We do. 1, 2, and actually I don't need this guy, or maybe here, unless it is close to Wallata, so we may want to have an inquisitor here. 45. Okay, we don't need Inquisitor in Konya, that's for sure, but let's move him to Philadelphia. Probably should keep Inquisitors in cities along the border with Siam, at least for now. And by the way, all these Inquisitors are here ready to flip the Sami cities when we take them. I didn't forget about them. Just in case. Let's send an Inquisitor here as well. 45. Let's check the pressure. Basically no pressure, you can see it. Okay, we're still missing something. Let's actually use Inquisitors even in our puppet cities. And where is it? Inquisitor. I'll send a new one. Okay, we are done here, I think. The next one, that's gonna be here. Let's buy a new one right away. We probably are being pressured here. Yep, this city definitely needs some cleansing. Okay, let's buy new ones. 1, 2, 3. Still have almost 30,000 fate, so this is really not the big problem. Even wasting some Inquisitors here and there. Okay, you are fine. We don't have to worry about SN. So, did it change anything? We are at minus 168 and at 85 happiness. So we gained 22 happiness and improved our income by like 60 gold per turn or something. Yeah, I'd call that a success. And what else? Oh, someone suggested I could maybe keep training my ships against the city-states by just gonna slow things down. I'll just focus on Germany. I think we want to end this war or get these cities as soon as possible and move to Siam. Okay, let's end the turn. Let's get out of city bombardment range. And I'll... How expensive? 1140. I hate how expensive all the upgrades are. Okay, let's just lock tiles that have gold. I'll focus on that from now on. Fortify. Okay, I'll go this way. And what about this worker? Are we gonna need a worker down here at some point, right? We need to fix all these tiles. So let's send them south. You still have some work. You need to remove these roads. They'll save us a little bit of gold as well. Let's hit this German cruiser and send our own. Buy a new one. I have to be a bit careful around this city. There is probably a Sammy's fleet somewhere and I don't want to run into it with one ship. Okay, let's remove this road. I just hate these tiles where there is nothing and the road through a tile. And then I'll get rid of the worker. 45. Can I kill this Lancer? Move, attack, move back. No, that doesn't help me. I know that I forgot something on the previous turn. I wanted to upgrade my Fusiliers. Oh well. Before I forget, let's move a unit into the city. This is a bit risky, but I need that upgrade. Okay, 45, 44. Oh, wait. No, don't fortify. Move. That's 1 and 2. There we go. Now you can fortify. What is this? That's the missionary. Well, you can send him south, I think. 45. Let's actually just pillage and stay here. Really nervous that I'm gonna lose this cavalry. Can I move it back somewhere? I think this is much safer. Okay, fortify. And another mistake that I made. Last time, I think I bought some, was it Fusiliers or Riflemen, instead of foreign legions, I completely missed the unit. So it's probably because I'm just not used to playing with authority. So I missed its special unit because of that. But now when I know about it, let's actually get a few of these guys. And by a few, I mean like 10. And when they arrive to the front line, can we buy them here? No. So this is the closest that we can get them. Foreign Legion. Yeah. I can't buy more. Oh well. Why is that? Because there is no room around the city, that's the reason. Okay, let's get an upgrade here. Drill, cover for everyone, I think. I wanted to rely on our cavalry units in this game, but the terrain is so bad for cavalry everywhere that we just have to get some of these shields. I think I already locked this guy. Okay, Germany, I'm coming for you. How much money do we have? 8,000. We need more. Let's allow our megalomania to fly free. If I had more money, I'd probably buy like 5 more even. And now our biggest problem will be getting them to the front line somehow. Might even be easiest to just embark and go this way. Let's do it. I think that's the solution we have been looking for. Okay, good. And now we have to conquer a city as soon as possible to get more money. I hate being on 5,000 with 200 gold per turn minus. 45, 45. Go. That's ambitious. How does it look like? We are not losing units, that's important. Taking damage, fine, but losing units, that's what we need to avoid. Level ups or promotions. Coup de grace. Some trade routes. Somehow we are at minus 121. It's probably because some cities started producing wealth. Only one so far. Oh, right. Another Golden Age started. How does it look like with Golden Age points? I think we should get enough points in 25 turns. And we still have like 3 artists in reserve, so maybe you'll be able to stay in Golden Age until the end of the game. Didn't expect that. They changed Golden Ages in the recent patches, or not Golden Ages, the artists, so it's not that easy to mate in Golden Age through artists. Artists now don't give Golden Age automatically. They just give Golden Age points. At least that's how I understand it from patch notes. Okay, what now? Shoot. Let's try to kill that gun. Oh, wait. Oops. How did I stay on this tile. What the hell? Is this a hill? Oh, it's a hill. Okay. I didn't see that. Well. I'm afraid I may lose the cavalry, so that's why I'm blocking this tile. If I have to lose a unit, I'd rather it be the rifleman. Okay, let me figure this out. I still may... Actually, no. If I move one more tile, the cavalry is safe. Good. You can now shoot. You'll definitely hit the city. Let's actually kill that Fusilier. Think about moving these field guns closer, but there just is not enough room. What I could do, maybe is move one here, another one here. Forty-five, 45. And let's move another cruiser. Yes, I want to remove that road. I think you have to keep buying ships at least. 45, 45. Hey, Steve. What are we gonna do with Steve? really don't have any problems with poverty this time, so... If that was a city-state that we were not at war with, I'd maybe get gold. This looks like a decent tile for a town. Sure, why not? Of course, the best thing would be to check every single city, find that that poverty, and get the town around that city with the poverty problems. But it would just take too long. Targeting. Okay, did I miss something? I hope not. Go. Fortify. Oh, this is great. Yeah, they are fighting each other and... oops, just lost the unit. That was the Fusilier here. Okay, better than losing a cavalry. And we have those foreign legions on the way. Fortify. Okay, this is the worker that we don't need. I'm thinking we're gonna need workers to fix all the tiles, but because you'll be using ships, I don't think that we'll be raising that many tiles around these cities. So yeah, I think we can get rid of a few workers. So far, I don't see any ships. And somehow we are now making money. Oh, that's because 2 more cities at least started making money. Okay. Yep, and it was this facility. Okay. Is this enough damage? It should be. Great. This is pretty aggressive, and I will probably lose the Fusilier for this, but it's fine. We have replacements on the way, and I want to block access to the cavalry. The cavalry is a lot more valuable to me. And somehow we didn't lose here. Even the riflemen survived. Okay. Let's make this a little bit more interesting for all the Arabian units. Getting through this tile, that's gonna be a real challenge. Oops, I thought that we would have enough damage to kill that camel archer. Okay, whatever. We are fine. Actually, I probably won't have the damage to kill him, at least not with the cavalry. That was a mistake. Whatever, I'll just get the kill. I just wasted like 80 production. Oh well. Okay, you, buddy, will have to move out of the way. Same here and here. That's not as much damage as I hoped. That's fine. And oh wait, I can buy Great Admiral. There we go. Let's buy an Admiral for this fleet as well. Do we have unimproved oil tiles? Konya, Philadelphia, and Pi Ramesses. That's this one. Well, that will have to wait. Philadelphia, we need refrigeration, and that is gonna take a while. And the last one, Konya. Where is Konya? We are already working on this one. So all the oil is improved or being improved. We are working on the last coal mine. We have a worker heading to LA that will eventually fix these tiles. Okay, just in case, let's keep this guy in the city. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this greedy? Ah. It's fine. And even if you lose the cruiser, we actually get more money than the cruiser cost us. So I think that was fine. Can we... How? Let's get a farm on this tile, because that will have a nice adjacency bonus. Wait. How much money do we have? I have to be careful around here, because sometimes I miss that one of the tiles is in range. 2, 4. This is fine, and I don't want to leave an exposed land unit embarked in the bombardment range, of course. Wait. Fortify. Let's get rid of this road. Okay. That looks good. And we can get next social policy. So we have multiple options here. We can get another tenet, which would be, let's see, New World Order, I think. We have constabularies everywhere. So we are talking about like 60 culture per turn, and quite a nice production bonus. Also police stations, once you get to them, the extra construction speed is nice. But it's gonna take a while. And I think that's the only option that I'd really care about in the tier 1 tenants for now. Then tier 2 tenants, we want third alternative. That 25 5% maintenance reduction, maintenance cost reduction is nice, and extra strategic resources, especially coal, is pretty important. Also, police state isn't bad. This is one option that we could go for, but another option would be opening industry. That would give us some extra gold every time we build a building. It's not that much, but it does scale with era, and we have so many cities that it would give us like the gold that eventually would become meaningful. That's what I'm trying to say. And more importantly, anything else we take after that gives money. Maybe not this, but this gives money. Actually, wait. Yeah, it gives money from mines, quarries, etc. Generate a lot of money. +5 from internal trade route. So this is like, this is only 30 gold per turn, but we will get quite a few trade routes once we finish the military. Speaking about military tax, I was thinking after ballistics, might be better to go electricity, get those stock exchanges, and after that go flight. We don't have to enter atomic era like right away. After flight, as much as I would like to get research labs, I think I will go atomic theory and try to be the first one to build Manhattan Project, just to make sure no one gets that free nuke. I'm quite nervous that it might be Ethiopia getting the first nuke, and that would make the war against them a little more annoying. After atomic theory, we will probably have to take penicillin, then combine arms and radar. Nuclear fission and advanced ballistics. I think that's gonna do it. If we don't win the game by the time we get advanced ballistics, we just buy some nukes and nuke our way to victory. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna make a cut here and leave the social policy thing as a question for you guys. What do you go for? Open industry and just ignore tenets, or go for the third alternative and prioritize the strategic resources? Because I think this is a better investment for what we are trying to get. We want to have a really strong army. With more strategic resources, we can, for example, upgrade all the ships that we have in the north that I can upgrade because I don't have enough coal. We can get more production because you'll be able to build factories everywhere. That might be relevant. Save up money straight up on the maintenance. That helps with the income. Or the other option, come on. Industry that doesn't support our military directly, but I think it's a safer choice long term, probably going from the opener to division of labor. That would generate a lot of money, and then maybe even mercantilism, honestly. It's a bit too late for that though, because the production speed of train station and seaports, we want to get this much earlier. Yeah, but at least division of labor, maybe free trade, and the mercantilism for the percentage boost of science and culture is still nice. So, what would you go with? What do you think is the better option? Let me know in comments. And yeah, we'll see each other next time. So as usual, I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're going to join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.